loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Jaguars will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense comes onto the field first today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Cobb. Lots of running room. Wide open spaces. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Malone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So South Alabama's offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play. Defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going right and going deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there? 4th down and long. No problem. I got this in the first half.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. Now they'll run it on the toss. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Auburn. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the Super.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Got it in the middle, it's Kitchens. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long. Now you're set up to fail.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. from the gun. They'll try to impose their will. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Unloads quickly. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Kitchens. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Davenport. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here comes the Auburn offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Going to swing it on second down. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. To the ground with the back.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, what? Get complicated. Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bully ball on third and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Direct snap. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Jaguars want to pick up the tempo. To throw, it's Davenport. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Alabama.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught over the middle. It's Fields. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Up-tempo for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And a big after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Right down the middle. It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Davenport. With the catch, it's Kitchens. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Catch in the middle. It's Kitchens. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to bull his way in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Davenport. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas.
It's so important that this offense is able to snap. schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good blocking, good running, pick up of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive.
He snags it down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Knight. He'll take another shot here. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Going right to work up top. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bullock. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Jaguars will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to the toss. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throw.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Looking to scramble. Oh, he's got a chance. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And the Jaguars are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter. You're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football.
The ball scores free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's loose. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looking to throw, it's Knight. He turns that loose down the right side. Touchdown, Tigers! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting getting back on track and going 2-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Jaguars want to move quickly.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Man, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Davenport. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Well, and at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore. Right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call.
Headed to the end zone, and you race it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Bringing it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Working that left side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Auburn.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Jackrabbit.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Easy.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job.